How are you? It's good to be with you, sort of, even though I'm not really with you. I wish I was. Today is a blue sky kind of day. So I hope you're outside, playing in the sun, finding things, collecting treasures. And I'm going to show you how to make something where you can use those treasures that you find in your backyard. This is called a resurrection garden or an Easter garden. And it's all about when Jesus died and they put him in a cave, or we call it a tomb, and how he rose again from the dead. And we'll talk more about that this week. So, how you start making an Easter garden or a resurrection garden, I have a pot filled with dirt to the very top. And it doesn't have to be potting soil, it could be dirt and no potting soil. It can be half and half, but the key is to fill it up to the top. And I just use some dirt from the yard and some potting soil, and you can use any pot you want. It doesn't have to be a high pot, it can be a low pot, it can be wider, it can be less wide, however you want to do it. So I filled it up with the dirt. Then I get a smaller pot. Now my two choices in my yard were a really tiny pot and a medium-sized pot. So I'm going to use the medium-sized pot. You have to use a pot that you can put in the top of the big pot but not take up all the room. So I'm putting this like this, and I'm going to put it in the dirt a little bit so it doesn't fall out. Here we go. All right, so that's my tomb. That's my cave where I'm going to say where Jesus was buried after he died. He was something like this. So this is my place where Jesus would be buried. Now, the other thing that I'm using, and you can make up whatever you want, I got some stones from my garden, some rocks I went hunting, and I'm going to put them in the dirt. And you can put them any way you want in the dirt. You can do it any way you want. You can make a path, you can just make a circle, you can put them all the way around the outside, however you want to do it, you can do it. Now, the other thing you may want to do, you may want to cover your pot with dirt, and you can put rocks on top of your pot that way too if you want to, or your tomb. Or you could put dirt all around your tomb, and you could put grass seed there, or you could put flowers there. You can put however you want to do it. What I did is I dug up a plant that grows in my garden. This is a peppermint or spearmint, and I'm going to plant that in here too. So I'm putting that in here next to the tomb. And then I also found this is like a lemon plant, so I'm going to put that in the dirt too. Okay, that's going in the dirt. And then the last thing is I took two little twigs and I made a cross, because when Jesus died, he died on something like this. It looked like a cross, and I'm going to put that right in the dirt here next to the tomb. And then I'm going to water everything, because you know plants need three things. They need dirt, they need sun, and they need water. That's right. So I'm going to water my plants, and then you just wait for things to grow. Oh, the very final thing I'm going to do is I have a big rock, and I'm going to put that in front of the tomb, just like the soldiers did when Jesus died. They put a big rock in front of the tomb because they didn't want anybody to go in and steal his body. And then on Easter, when Jesus came alive again, the stone was rolled away. So Easter morning, I'm going to come out and I'm going to move this stone, like the story went, that Jesus died, was put in the tomb, and then the stone was removed. Do you know who removed the stone? God did. God removed the stone. And then Jesus came back to life. He conquered death. He became alive again, and that's why we celebrate on Easter. So this is a little garden you can make at your house with your mom or your dad and your sisters and your brothers, and it will hopefully make you think about Easter. Okay, boys and girls, I'll see you really soon. Send me pictures.